Hello everyone and welcome to Film Dweeb's Tidbits. In this latest episode we're diving into the 1987 classic Predator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team of hulking bodybuilder commandos. This film has become a staple in the action horror genre and has earned a cult following over the years. Stick around and find out things like how Prey shares similarities to the original draft of the Predator screenplay, how many actors went into politics, and what famous action star was a stunt double. Here's a rundown of what we'll look at: original concepts and themes, the creature design, the production, the legacy. So let's get started and take a closer look at some of the more interesting facts behind the film Predator. Predator is often regarded as one of the best action horror films of all time. But did you know that the original movie was supposed to be about a lone modern-day Native American soldier fighting against the alien? The original screenplay was titled Hunter and remained under that title all through production, but was changed to avoid confusion with the TV series called Hunter. The script was originally a spec script that passed through Hollywood before landing on a desk of Joel Silver. Decades later, the movie Prey debuted with an almost identical theme to the original concept of Hunter, only it takes place in centuries past. As time went on, the Hunter script was changed to show a small group of elite soldiers against the Predator, led by Dutch, and the original main character was changed to the supporting character of Billy, the Native American played by Sonny Landham. At one point, Dutch and Blaine were rewritten as white supremacists, who clashed with the other soldiers in order to create a more dramatic conflict, but that idea was soon scrapped. The movie was originally an inspiration drawn from Rambo, and aliens taking place in the jungle as a commentary on U.S. involvement in Vietnam and Latin America. In both places, the CIA were very active in many operations throughout the jungles, but in this movie the CIA are met by a stronger opponent with more advanced weaponry. It may not look so on the surface, but this is a much smarter action movie than most of its contemporaries at the time. The design of the Predator creature is one of the most iconic elements of the movie. Originally, the suit was completely different, but when Schwarzenegger recommended his friend Stan Winston take on the redesign, Winston designed the Predator's look from a combination of different sources, including ancient cultures like the Mayans and Aztecs, as well as mythological creatures like the Cyclops and Minotaur. Winston was fascinated by these cultures and their depiction of gods and warriors, and he wanted to incorporate these elements into the Predator's design. He also incorporated Rasta-style dreadlocks inspired by a painting of a Rastafarian warrior in the production office. At one point, James Cameron recommended the infamous mandibles, and Winston took him up on that advice and added them. Up to 9 artists were required to operate the animatronic face for the creature's expressions, and the result was a creature that was not only frightening and intimidating but has become an iconic fixture in cinematic history. Before he was stopping bad guys by doing the splits, Jean-Claude Van Damme was cast to play the Predator creature itself in a completely different suit that resembled what Schwarzenegger referred to as a lizard suit with the head of a duck. Van Damme was an up-and-coming martial artist and stunt performer, and was supposed to bring the Predator to life through quick ninja-style movements. After 2 days in the jungle with stifling heat and limited movement, Van Damme quit. He was replaced by 7'2" actor Kevin Peter Hall under the newly designed costume we all know today. The person who provided the creature's vocalizations is the legendary voice actor Peter Cullen, who most famously provided the voice for Optimus Prime in the Transformer cartoons and movies. Predator was shot in Mexico, which was chosen as a location due to its lush and exotic jungle landscape. Director John McTiernan stated someone at the studio wanted to film in Mexico for selfish reasons. He vowed never to allow anyone to choose locations for him again once he realized that all the foliage of the jungle would be gone by the time filming began. The crew had to endure difficult conditions while shooting in the jungle, including high temperatures and difficult terrain, and invasions from poisonous snakes and scorpions. Initially, production only required 100 crew members, but over 300 Mexican crew members showed up, and as a result the locations were crowded, causing more chaos for the production. When it was apparent there wasn't enough food and water for everyone, John McTiernan and the producers sent home 200 crew members. Kevin Peter Hall described shooting the film as a survival camp, and noted that the water that he and Schwarzenegger were situated in were infested with leeches, which made their days even more challenging. At one point, Schwarzenegger and John McTiernan got deathly ill from their hotel water. Both lost 25 pounds each during production from not eating. Today, the site of the rebel camp used in the movie is now a tourist attraction. It's worth mentioning that some of the actors in Predator went on to have successful political careers. Most notably, Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor of California, and Jesse Ventura became the governor of Minnesota. As well, inspired by his castmate Sonny Landham, ran for governor of Kentucky in 2003, but lost. You gotta wonder, has there been any other movie in history with so many future politicians, let alone gigantic bodybuilder ones? Predator has inspired countless other projects throughout the world, from the Alien vs. Predator franchise to video games and comic books. The Predator has become a beloved iconic character in pop culture. The film has been celebrated for its innovative story, thrilling action, and unforgettable monster design, and it continues to inspire new generations of filmmakers and fans, and is considered one of the best action movies of all time. There you have it, some interesting tidbits about the classic film, Predator. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below about your favorite part of the movie. Also, please like, subscribe, and check out our links below, which also includes a free documentary we made on Tubi and an online physical media store. Videos linked here are ones you could enjoy next about classic movies. Until next time, dweeb out.